Well, ladies and gentlemen, this has been a glorious morning on the Ray Carr Show, because on the telephone line right now from the West Coast is UFO Phil. Phil, how you doing?
Hi, it's me, UFO Phil.
Phil, where did it all start for you? I'm just dying to ask you that question. Where did you become such, or how did you become such a UFO enthusiast?
Can you keep a secret?
What was that, Phil?
Can you keep a secret?
Yes, Phil, I can.
Well, you know, that song you just played, You've Gotta Be Loved.
Yes.
That's where it all starts, is with love. And the good aliens from the planet Zaxxon, they love us all. And they look down from the planet Zaxxon, and when I was just a baby, they saw me and they knew that they had to put a microchip in my brain.
When did this happen?
Well, I was still in diapers.
Oh, okay. So you're very, very young, and they put a microchip in your brain, and they've obviously followed you along in your life now.
Well, yeah. Well, and once they put a microchip, they can basically, they have a version of Google Earth, but it's called Google Phil, and they can see wherever I am because of the microchip. They follow me.
So they know that you're on the radio with me right now.
Oh, they're listening. They listen to your show every day because they like it.
Well, that's nice to hear, Phil. And you're also a big fan of the Coast to Coast national radio program with George and Ori, and you were able to go on there and enlighten us about the world of aliens. And what do you know about aliens that most of us aren't aware of?
Can you keep a secret?
Absolutely, Phil, I promise.
Yeah. A lot of people, they think, there might be aliens or maybe there's not, but what they don't realize is there are good aliens and there are bad aliens, and they all will abduct me.
Just because they're curious, or what?
Well, they're curious, but they have, with the bad aliens, they have some evil plots, and they're trying to take over the planet, and we can't let them do that.
How do we stop them from taking over Earth? Or have they ever? Are they already here, and they're starting to do that now?
Well, so far, luckily, because the good aliens have been protecting us, they're able to keep the bad aliens away. But they're up there, they're hovering just above the clouds, and they're trying to get to us. So it's a constant battle. We don't realize it, because if you don't look up in the sky and you don't see the ships fighting, then you think we're safe. But you don't realize that just above the clouds, there's a whole war going on up there, and Zaxxon is trying to protect us.
What galaxy is Zaxxon located in?
From the Zaxxon galaxy.
And how far away is that?
Very far.
So we actually wouldn't be able to get to it with our mode of transportation.
Well, no, you can. Well, no, not with any. Nothing that we can build can travel that far or that fast, or with that kind of, in-flight meal. The in-flight meal that they will serve is a lot more nutritious than anything we have.
So they're that far advanced where they can, Are we ever going to get to that level of consciousness, and will our society ever become that advanced?
Well, if you open your mind and your hearts, you will be loved. And that's why Zaxxon wanted you to play that song. He requested that song. And that's why, and I don't know if you know that, but psychically he wanted you to play that song, and that's why you did. And that's because if you open your heart to him and to the good aliens, then they can protect you and keep you safe. And then they will teach you different things that will make you a better human being as well.
Phil, what has made you a better human being? I mean, is it just your open-minded, your consciousness of this, and you do love everyone, right?
Of course. Even the bad aliens, I will love them in a way that, I hope that if I give them love, even though they're trying to kill me every day, if I say, I love you, that one day they will open their hearts too, and they will stop trying to stick me with pins and hit me with baseball bats,
Phil, you have to admit, though, this is kind of a strange outlook on life, and I take you literally at this. Do you find people that, when you tell people this, that they look at you a little strange?
Sometimes. It's true.
Yeah.
I mean, you would think that if you would approach someone with the absolute truth, you would hope that they would be open to it. But what happens is people, they are afraid, and sometimes when the truth looks you in the face, you don't know what it is, And sometimes it's just a crazy person, walking down the street, and someone comes up to you and they start going, la, 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 in your face. They're probably just insane, and you should run away.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, that's not the truth. So if someone's saying "la" to you in your face, it's probably not the truth.
I agree. I've had many women do that to me, so I ended up running away. But that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Is there anything we can wear that could protect us from alien rays or people trying to read our minds?
Can you keep a secret?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. You should always wear blue.
Blue.
And then if you feel the need for two colors, then wear some gold or some yellow, blue, and avoid red.
Avoid
red. Red is the color of the bad aliens. Yeah.
Red is the color of the bad alien. I didn't know that.
That's like one of the first things you need to know.
Oh well, I mean, Phil, what else do I need to know? I'm writing this down.
Okay, so here's this situation with the good aliens and the bad aliens. Okay.
Okay.
This is what I'll tell you.
All right.
Okay. So they will all come down to abduct you. Okay. And the bad aliens, when they come down, what they will do is they will take you when you're sleeping. You won't even know they're there. The next thing you know, you wake up, you're aboard their craft, they're cutting you open. Mm-hmm. It's a real bummer.
Yeah.
And you might have been having a really nice dream. Sure. And then you wake up and then there's blood everywhere.
Yeah, I hate that.
And then the good aliens, here's the difference. When they come down, they'll actually call you ahead of time. And they'll say, hey, we would like to abduct you. What are you doing around midnight? And then they're coming. You can plan for it. And then when they get there, they usually will give you some tea, explain the process to you, what's about to happen. You get your choice of a window seat or an aisle.
Yeah.
There's the in-flight meal, which I mentioned before, and it's absolutely incredible.
Kind of like the Twilight Zone, huh?
Well, it's the Zaxxon zone. They're the good aliens. The Zaxxon's the leader. And then he'll get you up there, and he'll cut you open, and he'll do experiments on you.
Now, if this were to happen to me, would I be aware of that? When I get back down to Earth?
Well, if I was to walk up to you, or anyone really was to walk up to you and go, no, in your face, and then cut you open and do experiments, whoever it was, you would probably be aware, because they're cutting you open.
Yes, right.
You would know what was happening, usually. If you don't know it, then you have another problem entirely.
That makes perfect sense. I
know.
I never quite looked at it like that. Phil,
well, now you do.
Yeah, thank you very much for that. The other question I had is, you wrote the end theme song for Coast to Coast. Is there any way you could sing a little bit of that to us? Because I really like that.
Well, I can try.
Okay, I really like that song.
Yeah.
Now, you do this on a national level. I must say that to our audience.
Yeah. Now, this specifically usually goes out for George Norrie and his listeners, but for you, I'll make a special exception.
Thank you very much.
Okay. All right, here we go.
All right.
Well, I never knew I had Martians in my garden, and I never knew there were aliens on my roof. I got shadow people, and they're living in my basement. I got a funny feeling Bigfoot's gonna be here soon. I turned on my radio in the middle of the night, and I heard things I need to know. I can see the light, and I also see a ghost, 'cause I'm listening to Coast to Coast.
Wow. That was excellent.
Thank you.
Phil, I guess my dream would be at some point to have you write a Ray Carr show theme song of that nature, because I would play it all the time.
Wow.
I'd like to have you on as maybe a semi-regular guest. We could talk about aliens, what's going on in the world of paranormal behavior, and you're kind of like the inside guy. Not many people I know have this connection, this conduit, to the aliens. I really think that's very important.
Well, I have had a barbecue with Zaxxon himself. We've grilled.
Yeah. What did you make? What did you grill?
Tofu and vegetables. He does not eat meat.
Okay.
I found out. Yeah.
Is he a pescatarian?
No, not really. He's usually pretty tolerable. Some of the neighbors might find him to be a little bit pesky, but.
Oh, God. So, do you do this in your backyard, or do you go up in a spacecraft to do it?
You can do it anywhere you want, because he has an invisible ray, so you could just be floating. Like we could be doing it right above your house, and you wouldn't even know.
Oh.
Because we're invisible.
Oh, all right. Well, if you're ever in Lakewood, Ohio, which is a suburb of Cleveland.
We are. We do.
Okay.
We go there.
Well,
We astrally. We can go there astrally right now. I'm there right now. You feel it?
Yes, I do right now. Right now, it just the sensation has come over me, and I feel a bit verklempt, but I'm getting over that. Now I'm getting like a shiver, and I like the way it feels.
That's the love. See?
Okay.
That's what I mean.
Yeah. All right, I feel it now. I almost have to go off the air and all right, yeah, okay. Well, this is good. Yeah, well, sure it does. Phil, would you like to join us again sometime?
I would. That'd be great.
Phil, you were excellent. If you will, tell the folks on Zaxxon as well, RayCarrAM.com will have this interview posted on there, as well as a picture of you, if that's okay.
RayCarrAM.com. Okay, you can go check it out. Okay, I just told them.
Thank you, Phil. I'll tell you what, I really enjoyed this. This is fantastic.
Okay, it's great. Thank you so much.
Phil, I want you to listen to the remaining few minutes of the show, because we're going to play some music that I'm sure you will enjoy thoroughly.
Okay.
Have a good day, Phil.
Okay, bye.
Bye-bye. Unbelievable. I love it.